Hey there guys and gals, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. In the last one we just finished up the Sakura Ogami trial, and we found out that Sakura actually committed suicide. And so now we are here. The voice dragged me from a deep slumber into a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Hi Kyoko. The fuck are you doing in my room, bitch?
キリリさん
だからそうよ。
そっかキリリさんか
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You are unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
ね
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. Well, what time is it?
え、そう。
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened? I have a favor to ask. What's your favor? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." What?
じゃあ
I'll
ね。
meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alright then, let's go to the data center. I made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Oh, what are you up to, mister? Good. Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now? Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko? Yeah, you too?
お前もか。
Whatever. The two of you just go back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial. Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto. Let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
行きま
Don't
しょう
worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoot! Ooh, a little bitch. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then... So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point in all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave... What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Oh damn. Watch out for her. Alright, and that finishes up chapter 4. And we're down to 6. Oh, no wait, yeah, 7. Duh. Alter lump. Aww, alter ego died. Save it here. Okay, I got it. What?
戦場ムクロ。この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生。戦場ムクロに気をつけて。
Yeah, sure, whatever. Kyoko told me to watch out for her Makoto Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. There's been a murder! 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. Okay. That makes no sense whatsoever. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial that morning in the dining hall. So let us begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna call you Miss Mushroom. She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she doesn't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yes, I let myself get involved. But it is finished now. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright then. I always fucking forget how to open a map because it takes like a month for me to start having to play this again. And the stairs are behind me. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the other floors we've seen up until now. For some reason it feels unpleasant. Is there anything in these classrooms? I forget. No. Doesn't look like it. No point looking at the windows because they're obviously fucking bolted. And from a height like that, you'd fucking die. Oh, hello, Kyoko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Kyoko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. Oh dear. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess I should just leave her. I think that's it. I didn't see. Haha, catch me if you can. Wait, I'm gonna punish you. Gross. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Leave the area, yes. Oh hello. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Who knows? Oh, damn! What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death? Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep. Let me give you a nitty bitty eegee squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? All the blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all of this? You know anything, Byakuya? Byakuya, about what Monokuma told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Either way, you a dick. An eye for an eye. I don't think I've seen everything. Okay. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing in detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. There's been a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. An eye for an eye? No? Okay. What else can I look at? Oh, the blood splatter. Of course. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears that all the blood stains are dry, and their colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume that the stains are considerably old. This is all really old? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. And I can leave now. Yay! The biolab is down here, right? Yeah. Raw! Row row! It's locked. I came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Yeah, there's like fucking alien in there. Big ugly xenomorph. Anyway, let us go to whatever the fuck this is. I know it's an archery thing, but I forget what the fuck you would call it. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Yay, mana coin! Kyoko, hello. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? So do you guys like this cutscene? We've seen it 3 times already. I know I don't. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind could not find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? We're finished here. She made it very clear from our conversation that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Well, that sucks for you! There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. These wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. For Japan, maybe. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see. Okay, let's look at this. A set of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. This? It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? What's with all the monocoins? Don't want the monocoins. Well, I do. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of our place? Not really. Alright then, let's go to... What the fuck would you call this? Greenhouse, I guess? Yo dude, what's up? At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and ceilings. But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I smelled vegetation. It kinda helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there. Just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore, they'll put their plan in for global human extinction into action. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm serious. It's like that fucking movie where the trees made everyone go insane. Ooh. Stupid movie. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing in here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. Hi, chicken. It's a chicken. I'm not expecting to be fed like... It's not expecting to be fed like humans, right? Okay, bye chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, it's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with a hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. What? He never lets me get a word in edgewise. I don't think you'd want to get a fucking word in edgewise with him. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you can control it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off every morning at 7:30. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Oh my god, what a weirdo. And that's coming from me. Whoa, what is it? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get that big. Is this thing real? Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's like all whoa, and the plant's like snap, and your flesh is like bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty frickin' amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak Academy added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself.
Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. I wouldn't even be able to go in there, I have wicked hay fever. Just to be sure, I should take a look inside that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Does that say Monokuru? That's weird. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. You gonna say anything more about it? No? Okay. Well, that's all we had to look at in the tool shed. Is that all we had to look at altogether? I think so. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up with.